Go.
What's going on, y'all? Aurel Moody here, co-founder of Talkadot, here with our amazing, not only is she a top 50 sales speaker in the world, not only does she travel to over 40 countries to speak, she's a heck of a human and a Talkadot user. So introduce yourself, tell us your name, your organization a little bit.
So I'm Shari Levitin, and I gotta tell you, we were having so many challenges. Trying to get honest feedback. We were finding that maybe 6-8 people out of 400 would fill out the form. The other problem was when using other systems, it felt very self-serving, right? Like, stop right now. It was so laborious. It took so long. So we weren't getting real feedback to build our business, but also as a speaker, it's really important that we show the organization how we did, particularly if we're using speaking like a keynote to get more business. So we needed that feedback loop, and we needed it instant. So Crystal Washington, and I love her even more for this, I already love her, introduced us to Talkadot. And I gotta tell you that, first of all, the first time I used it, I realized this is simple to use. And if it's easy for me to use, who does not have a tech background, it's easy for the audience to use. So ease of use is key today because people have the attention span of a gnat, you know that, particularly salespeople. So it's easy to use. So the first time we used it, first of all, I couldn't believe it. We had like a 94% response rate, which was unheard of for us. We couldn't believe it. The other thing it did is it gives you these pie charts. I had a speakers bureau book me. It was a new speakers bureau. I wanted to make nice with them. By the time I got to the airport, they had the scores in their inbox, and they're thanking me, and they're the ones who booked me.
That's right.
So it was incredible. I will also say, just quick user's tip here, what you don't want to do, or at least for me, is use Talkadot at the very end of your presentation, because speakers, you want to end with a wow. You want to end with your wow story or your wow fact. So one of the things we found, if we use it 3 or 4 minutes from the end, after a funny story. So I have sort of my best funny story where everybody's laughing a lot. Then they're in a resourceful emotional state. They're in their midbrain, they're happy. Their scores are going to be about 26% better. You didn't hear that from me. Sorry, meeting planners. It's a hack. I have to tell you.
Listen, you got to know the game.
But so I'm really careful about where I position Talkadot because, again, you want good scores. Now, we're not making up good scores, but think about it. If you're really bummed out in a relationship, you're not promoting that person, but when it's really lovey and it's really good and somebody asks you, you give them a 10 out of 10. If you want a 10 out of 10, put Talkadot into your speeches. There's nothing like it. It'll change the game. It's easy, and this is the founder right here.
Well, if you are a speaker watching this video and you want to get more data and more feedback to prove the ROI of your presentation and get booking and referral leads every single time you speak.
Oh, the leads, I didn't even mention. We got 26 leads from our last show and converted 2 of them.
See? If every time you speak, you can turn it into another talk and into another talk, that's what we hope to do at Talkadot. I'm so happy that's happening for you. So please go to Talkadot.com, get yourself an account, because if you want to talk a lot, get yourself some Talkadot. Thanks so much for
Talkadot.